All right, we are back live with Western Illinois football, coming from you, coming to you from Macomb, Illinois.
The Falcons will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Let's go do some
And what a
PTA.
performance this guy turned in last
PTA.
week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you can tell that he knew exactly where his
Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
defense, man. You got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Rolling on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. It's a 1st and 10. Harris back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds him in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. The give to the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. The speed of the defense. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Quarterback making checks. They'll run play action.
Shit.
Goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting it.
Into their happy place for a touchdown.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. So Bowling Green's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful.
Oh, Running through contact. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into
Damn.
the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action on first down. Fires downfield. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Give to the fullback. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you can hold the game, going for it inside your own 30. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. Fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
You want to set the tone. They want to establish it. Breaks it wide open. And they'll move the chains in a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
Yeah, kind of a boring game here. I see that. Not my typical games, but Western Illinois is not really a typical team either. But it should be so much of a struggle.
We'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
So this team is not really that well.
First down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
That's probably why he needs to pass more.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game He'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Pine. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
And the returner goes down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time is... There he goes! Smashes through the tackle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Ridley. Touchdown!
God dang, man.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Quarterback now breaking the field. That's caught. It's Moore. Smashes through the tackle. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they're already in the...
He'll take the deep shot. It's in front, inside the 10.
Let's go, baby.
Well, this
Yeah, see how
offense is
fast I
top
answer
10
back?
points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Pine. They get to him as he throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time and couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Thank you.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll try to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here we go. Off the play fake. He'll take another shot here. He holds it in and nobody's close. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day.
It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to throw, it's Pine. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Ridley. At the 45 on its way. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Falcons will line it up on first and 10. Looking to throw again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Finds the finish line for the
Let's go, baby. A pick six. Quan Anthony, baby.
But we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt, when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happen for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Dropping back, it's Pine. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space.
Let him score.
Touchdown, BG. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a
Time to take a shot. Snatches it on the right. It's a seam wide open. Snares it with those big hands.
Let's go, baby.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Oh, you will.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Pine. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Brings into the open. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't
I tried.
connect.
I want to go 4 yards passing in the first half. Skip it.
Thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very
And we know the deal. Skip ahead to the end of the game.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their
42 points in the second quarter. Wow.
Total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play.